What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete, and today I am playing a very special 6P but really 4-player Pangea game with three of some of the very most talented 6-player progressive players I found off the Discord. We have Parlox, who's ground himself all the way up to top 3, getting really close. Ben, who is a top 500 player, and Finley, I think, who's just outside of cracking the top 10. So this is Ben. This is what Ben's stats look like. He's playing black, followed by Finley in white. And 642 hours. He played 3,000, almost 4,000 games in that time. And then myself, and finally Parlox before the two bots. And this is what Parlox stats look like. All these guys looking a lot more impressive than little old me. So let's see if I can shake out a reasonable standing in this game. We've also set this game up with progressive cards, 60-second turns, balanced blitz for rolls, expert AI, and there are 2 of them. And no fog, no blizzards. And I'm third to act. So let's see where I want to go. I have this position that I really want to consolidate, so I'm going to. I'm going to put 2 out of my 3 reinforcement there, and I'm going to put the other one at the end of this. And I'm expecting Finley not to just reef into me all that quickly. So I want to be at the tip of South America. And that's going to be the first take I get. And hopefully I won't have to do much more with this position other than add to it slowly over the course of the game. And I can do most of my fighting in this part of the board. Ben got to an early lead in the North American continent. Parlox looks like he has some action in Asia. The red bot is going to do predictably try and take over one of the 2 easy continents, the far end of this map. This is the jackpot here in Pangea. You got Oceania, you got Antarctica, 2 for 2 and a 2 for 3. You're never going to hold Africa, you're never going to hold Asia. Europe's worth 6, North and South America worth 5, and North America has slightly less territories. But this is the only other continent you're likely to hold, maybe Europe. South Am usually gets broken. It has this key territory of Brazil, which connects to, I think, the most of any territories in the game. So that's the first turn. The lime green bot reciprocates. So we have the 2 bots hanging out in the jackpot, which is fine. Usually when I'm playing for ranked on this map, that's where some of the humans hang out, and they fight each other to attrition. But I would like to think that present company included is a bit smarter than that, so you can see we're all staying out of that nonsense. I really like what Ben is doing. So Ben has a 7 stack at the far end. I'm a bit envious of his position. He has a decent amount of meat in the North American part of the board without holding it. And Finley is now at 13 territories, and I'm reinforcing 4. I put 2 of those reinforcement there, and I have half a mind to take Finley under 13, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take 1 of his territories for now, because I don't need to instigate too much nonsense. Let someone else be the do the dirty and put him under 12, right? So if you're holding 12 territories, you reinforce 4 instead of 3. And was that Parlox who did it? Well, at least I'm not the bad guy. Not to insinuate that Parlox would ever be the bad guy. So we have red breaking green's continent. Then green's going to put in. It's going to reciprocate. So at least the bots are occupied. You can see the rest of the human opponents on this board are trying to jockey for position and put themselves into the right place to pay off that positioning on the 7th or 8th turn, when you start eating players, taking their cards, matching in turn, and snowballing essentially to the win. And that's basically how a game of progressive ends. The green bot is punchy. He has 13 territories in the middle of the board. I am pretty grateful that I'm not there. What I'm going to do on my turn is I'm going to push into Ben this way, because I don't want to be involved in that corner anymore. And another thing I really like about Pangea is how both the upper and the lower corridors are fairly quick to get across. So if you want to pop from, let's say, this really large piece of Asia to the other end of the board, which is in Antarctica, you only have to go through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories maybe? And the top row is about the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. I'm under 12. I'm not surprised. I kind of want to cut through Finley there to consolidate my armies, and I think I'm going to. I think I can cut into Ben that way next turn. I'm just going to take that 2 bonus and add it to my big stack. So I have 2 positions in this game. I have a bit of meat, but mostly a 7 stack, and then I have a single 9 stack off to the side. I'm not expecting to lose it to the bot, because the bot's busy taking and retaking continents, and Parlox is sitting right next to me. You gotta make me sweat just a little bit seeing that there. Either Ben or Parlox have a good line to take out my majority position at this end, but neither of them are particularly set up to take this one. I think it behooves me to maintain both of them for as long as possible. I like where I am in the matching sequence. So we have 2 bots, and bots reliably put in matches as soon as they have them. So you're something like 40% have a match on 3, and almost 80% have a match on 4. Which means that you can reliably expect a bot to not hold 5 almost all the time. So, when you're holding 5, you're forced to match, which means this is going to be the 6, this is going to be the 4, this is going to be the 6, Ben's going to get the 8, Finley's going to get the 10, and I'm going to get the 12, assuming that nobody else declines to take a card. I like the 12. It's not the 15. I think Parlox will be the one who ends up getting the 15, but it's only 3 troops off. Much better than getting the 4. I will usually do my utmost. If, let's say, there were 6 human players instead of only 4, I would do my utmost to ensure that I get the 10, the 12, or the 15 over the 4. And I'm going to do this, finally getting out of that corner. And now I got to figure out where I want to be. I think I want to be there, actually. No, I want to be here. Okay. So that was my 4th turn. Let's see what Parlox does. It's taking Brazil. That seems like a safe thing. If I wanted to hang out in some part of the board, I would want to occupy this position at this stage of the game, because it gives you a striking position to kill your opponents in the late game as they thin themselves out. So it looks like red has won the fight in the corner. So green's starting to look like the fish. Parlox has a good line to take him out by the looks of things. Green still does have this 3-troop exclave, but they match early, so green gets the 4. Okay, and they're punching in the middle of the board. I'm hanging out on the edges. Oh, they're really punching. Okay. So green is the Rampage AI, and they're going punchy across the board. What this AI likes to do is it likes to put troops at the head of the stack and then punch in a single direction. The problem with it right now, though, is it runs up against Ben's 8. So either Ben moves that 8 out of the way, or it's guaranteed that the bot goes this way. So now the bot moves into the lane of least resistance, right? So it wants to take that one, so we're just going to go after that probably to me in Alaska, and then that bot's going to be pointing into Asia. So this is now the 5th turn. Finley is looking to line himself up, by the looks of it, maybe to kill Ben, but nobody can do anything about Ben's 10 off in the corner. That's been there the whole game, and I've been impressed to see that Ben has been able to occupy that corner. That's also a key position. What is that territory called anyways? A piece of China or something? Indonesia it's called. Okay. So, Parlox gets a take in the middle. He has 2 8 stacks. Not where I'd want to be at the end of the 5th turn, but not terrible either. We're all just kind of jockeying for position a bit. Red is, however, expanding out of their corner aggressively, and I think that can be a good thing, or it can be a bad thing. What it ends up doing is it compresses the rest of the board so that everyone else has to fight in the remaining space. Okay, the green bot went the other way because Finley also got out of the way, and it's now hooking around back to the middle. Man, that green bot's starting to look like the fish, eh? Because it's just super thin, and it's easy to take What needs to happen is this 3 needs to get knocked off, and it's not gonna. Because Finley wants to get that take. Well, here we go. Now we're starting to match in. So Ben gets the... Ben gets the 6. So it looks like the unlikely scenario of a bot not having a match on 4 means that the red bot is holding 5 cards, but they're also super strong. So no one's going to take them out. They are going to still match. They're probably going to match last, and that's going to make them even stronger. So this red bot sticks around for a while. All right, Finley's putting in on his large Asian position. And a bunch of smaller and medium-sized stacks in the middle. Finley has a 4-position game. I match in, and I get the 10 with a bonus. Okie dokie. At this point, I think the smartest thing for me to do is open up a completely original 3rd position from a single that was hanging off to the side. And I will reinforce my bonus troops into that. So I got 2 majority positions and 1 almost as big, but this one now starts to feel kind of surrounded. And I think that was the smartest thing for me to do at this point in the game, because I don't want to be stuck with 2 positions. But it looks like Parlox is sticking with 2. Let's see what he does with it, though. So he has a majority and minority. So he has a 2-to-1, 20 stack and a 10 stack and a bunch of peripheral territories. And yeah, the red bot matches last, and they just expand out from their corner. Finley's not happy about it. Yeah, well, you know what? A strong bot's not the end of the world. You're not going to lose the game to a bot. They are making that side of the board, though, nice and inaccessible. Did I lose my connection? Oh, no. If we're having internet troubles, that's going to be heartbreaking, because this game was just about to get good. Damn it. Didn't expect that to happen. Let's test my network. Damn it! Please, internet, reconnect, and let's see how badly I have lost this game. Well, this has never happened before, eh, when I've been making a video. Guess my internet's been nice and reliable for a while, but guess it has to happen at some point. Just got this random disconnection. Come on. Okay, it looks like my internet's back. Let's reconnect, please. Let's see if I'm still alive. Reconnect, reconnect. I'm back in action. Okay, it looks like my bot has survived. Ben is dead. Finley and Parlox are still alive. And the red bot is, and I have no cards. Okay, Finley is finishing off red. He doesn't know I'm still alive, but he doesn't get it in the corner. And everyone's oopsing him. Well, guess what? I can get that corner. Ha! I'm back in this game, baby! So, how do we... Oh, but I don't get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I'm just food. That's fine. Well, Parlox is going to match and eat me, so do I expand? What's the match point? 40? I either have to hope he doesn't have a card on 4, or can't get me in all my positions. That's the best I can do given that quick snapshot, right? I still think Parlox kills me now. And if not Parlox, then Finley. So I die. But hey, I tried. Always going for Finley instead. Okay. Interesting. He'll get Finley, he'll get 4, he'll get the match, and he'll eat me. Too bad. Too bad we missed the interesting middle of this game. What a shame. Wish him a good game. And we get to see this board turn blue. Maybe not. Maybe I'm still alive. Oh my god, are we going to have an endgame me versus Parlox? It's close. No, he's got it. Oh! Oh, I can't believe it. I'm still alive. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to wish this man a good luck because I would love to see me not totally choke. But watch, I bet you I totally choke. Okay, baby! Let's see him kill Pete. So, let's hook across the top of this board. And let's break some Africa along the way. And let's take the jackpot away. I'm going to punch this army completely out, so I don't want him starting with a single continent bonus or a single extra troop. And he doesn't have really a large position other than his 10 stack off in the corner. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to occupy the majority of this board and hope he doesn't have a match on 3. And then I might still be alive. And if he has a match on 3, I'm dead, and that's the way this cookie crumbles. I tried my best. He's wishing me a good game. What does that mean? He's got a match? Oh, he's got a match! Well, that's it for me. All right. I tried my best. Way to go, Parlox. Congratulations, sir. I'm going to try edit out that dead air at some point, but I'm not really adept or interested in learning how to edit my videos at this exact moment, so I'll just put a timestamp in the show notes to indicate where we can skip to, and hopefully that will cut out some of that boring part that we missed. You wish him a good game. There we go. Way to go, Parlox. I love this map, and I love playing with these guys, and I'm having a lot of fun. So, until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.